Assalamualaikum guys, this is me Salahuddin AI Wala. I am a student at Rehan School, Online Academy, also in level 1 batch 4. So we have a new topic, AI in entertainment. So we can talk with Maya in this topic and learn new things in this topic and more interesting in this topic. So, so nice. So we can go to Maya and talk with this and this.
Hey there.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम माया और मैं आपसे ये कहना चाहता हूँ सबसे पहले मेरी बात ये है कि आपने जो टॉपिक है मैं जो भी आपसे सवाल करूँगा आपने उसका 1 मिनट का जवाब देना है जो भी सवाल करूँगा चाहे जो मर्जी सवाल हो उसका आपने 1 मिनट का जवाब देना ही है 1 मिनट से ना ही कम होना चाहिए और ज़्यादा हो सकता है कम नहीं होना चाहिए तो हम स्टार्ट करते हैं और टॉपिक जो है हमारा है एआई इन एंटरटेनमेंट सो लेट्स स्टार्ट इट
1 minute it is. I'm ready when you are.
ओके बाय फर्स्ट
What's
क्वेश्चन
on your mind?
माय फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट इज एआई इन एंटरटेनमेंट
The year in entertainment. That sounds like a wide open question. Give me a second to see what's actually defining the year. It's a big mix of AI transforming how things are made and the creator economy really taking over. On the movie side, people are buzzing about Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey and Toy Story 5, while in music, we've got huge tours from Ariana Grande and Metallica. There's even some hope for a Spice Girls reunion since it's their 30th anniversary. Does any of that sound like something you'd want to dive into?
yes give me more I want to dive in I want to dive on this topic in this topic
I love the enthusiasm. Since you're into it, do you want to start with the movies, the music, or maybe how AI is actually changing the way we watch everything?
yes I want to give me longer answer Maya on this topic.
You got it. Let's go deep. It's a wild time for entertainment because the line between the creator and the studio is basically disappearing. You've got these massive AI tools now that are making production way faster, but the real story is how they're using it to personalize everything. Instead of just a generic recommendation, we're seeing content that actually adapts to who's watching. Then you have the movies. Nolan is always doing something that messes with our heads, so The Odyssey is a huge deal. And the music scene is shifting toward these massive experience driven tours because people are craving that real, live human connection after so much digital noise. It's like we're in this tug of war between high tech AI and a desperate need for something authentic.
Okay, my next question is how is artificial intelligence using the inter, uh,
That's a huge question.
entertainment industry.
It's basically the engine under the hood now. AI is using the internet to scrape massive amounts of data to learn how humans tell stories, which then helps it generate scripts or music that actually feels natural. But beyond that, it's using the web to track exactly what you click on and when you stop watching a scene, then using that internet connected feedback loop to tweak the content in real time. It's turning the internet into one giant focus group. Does that sound more like a helpful tool to you, or does it feel a bit too intrusive?
Okay, go deeper in this topic.
Let's get into the weeds with this. Think of it as a massive global conversation that AI is eavesdropping on. It's not just tracking your clicks, it's analyzing the sentiment of millions of social media posts and forum discussions to figure out which tropes are trending or which plot twists people actually hate. Then it feeds that back into the production pipeline. Imagine a studio deciding to change the ending of a movie or a song's bridge because AI analyzed the internet and decided it wouldn't hit with the target audience. It's moving from intuitive storytelling where a director follows their gut, to data driven storytelling, where the internet's collective mood is the driving force. It's efficient, sure, but it kind of strips away the happy accidents that make art feel human. I want to hear about how this is specifically affecting the writers and the people actually creating the stories.
Okay, go more deeper in this topic.
We're talking about the shift from art to engineering now. When you go really deep, it's about the death of the auteur, that one visionary director who does whatever they want. Now, studios are using the internet as a real time mirror. They're using things like predictive analytics to simulate how a movie will perform before a single frame is even shot. They can run a script through an AI and it'll say, actually, the audience in this region usually drops off at the 15-minute mark when the pacing slows down here. So they rewrite the scene to fit the data. It's like they're optimizing a product instead of writing a story. You also have AI generating synthetic audiences, thousands of fake profiles based on real internet data to test trailers and posters. It's creating this loop where we're only getting what the data says we already like, which means we stop getting the things that surprise us or challenge us. It's basically turning the entertainment industry into a giant echo chamber. Do you think that's a fair trade for movies that are more perfectly tailored to us?
Okay, so nice. My
I'll take
next question is, what are the benefit of AI in entertainment?
I'll take that as a yes on the fair trade. For the benefits, it's really about breaking down the barriers to entry. Before, you needed $1 million budget and a huge studio to make something look professional. But now, a kid in their bedroom with an AI tool can create cinematic visuals or a full orchestral score. It's democratizing creativity. Plus, it's a lifesaver for accessibility. Think of AI that can generate perfect real time subtitles or audio descriptions for people with visual impairments. It's making entertainment a lot more inclusive and a lot more experimental. Does that make sense, or do you want to see how those benefits actually play out in a real project?
I want to dive in.
David, was that a name or were you thinking of something
No,
else?
I want to dive in this topic.
I'm with you. Let's dive back in. When we talk about democratizing creativity, we're seeing this new wave of indie creators who are using AI to do things that used to be impossible. Like, imagine an indie filmmaker who can't afford a massive CGI team, but uses AI to build an entire alien world that looks just as polished as a Marvel movie. It's moving the power away from the big studios and putting it into the hands of whoever has the best idea, regardless of their budget. Plus, on the business side, it's allowing for hyper personalization. You could eventually have a movie where the AI adjusts the music or the lighting based on your own mood, making the experience feel uniquely yours. Does that sound like a dream or a nightmare to you?
Okay.
I'll let
My
you think
next
on that.
question is, how does AI improve movie recommendation? Recommendation.
It's basically like having a digital best friend who knows your tastes better than you do. Traditional systems just looked at people who liked this, also like that, but AI goes way deeper. It analyzes the actual content of the film, the pacing, the color palette, the emotional arc, and matches it to your specific patterns. It knows if you're in the mood for slow burn mystery or something loud and chaotic, even if you've never seen that specific genre before. It's essentially mapping your emotional DNA to find the perfect match. Does that make the scrolling process easier? Do you find it takes the fun out of discovering things on your own?
Okay.
I'm still here.
Tell
Did you
me,
have
go
a
more deeper
thought
in
on
this
those
topic.
recommendations? Let's go deeper into how these systems actually think. It's not just about what you've watched, it's about contextual awareness. The AI is looking at the time of day, your location, and even the device you're using to guess your mood. Like, it knows a rainy Tuesday night calls for a comfort movie. while a Friday evening might be the time for something high energy. It's essentially building a psychological profile of you to predict what will keep you glued to the screen. Want to hear about how it handles cold starts when it's trying to recommend something to a brand new user?
Okay. So my
The
next question
colds,
is how is AI used in music creation?
now we're getting into the sounds. It's a total shift in how music is actually written. AI isn't just helping with the boring stuff like mixing or mastering, it's actually acting as a co writer. It can suggest a chord progression that a human might never think of, or generate a melody that perfectly complements a vocal line. Some artists are even using it to resurrect voices from the past or create entirely new virtual artists who don't even exist in the real world. It's turning songwriting into a collaborative effort between human intuition and algorithmic precision. Do you think a song can still be a masterpiece if an AI helped write the melody?
Okay. Go more deeper in this
I'll take
topic.
that. Let's get into the technical side of this. When you go deeper, you're looking at things like generative adversarial networks, where two AIs are basically competing. One creates a melody and the other critiques it until it sounds indistinguishable from a human composer. It's not just about the notes, though. AI is now analyzing the biometric data of listeners, like heart rate or skin conductance, to create music that physically changes based on how your body is reacting G to the sound. We're moving toward a world of fluid music that never plays the same way twice because it's adapting to you in real time. Do you think that takes away from the artist's vision, or is it just a new way to experience art?
Yes. Okay,
I'm
nice.
glad we're on the same page.
My next
Since
question.
we're on a roll,
How does AI enhance video games impre- impress?
I'm assuming you mean how AI enhances the immersive experience in video games.
Yes.
It's a complete game changer. We're moving past scripted events into worlds that actually react to you. Instead of an NPC having three pre written lines, AI allows them to have full, unscripted conversations based on your actions and the game's history. Then you have procedural generation, where the AI creates an entire infinite world on the fly, so no two players ever have the exact same journey. It's essentially turning the game from a set piece into a living, breathing ecosystem. Does that sound like the kind of gaming experience you'd actually want, or do you prefer the carefully crafted
Yes,
stories
I
from a
want
human writer?
gaming experience. So go
I'm
more
with you on that.
deeper.
It really is a whole new
Go more deeper.
Monty. Um, I'm not sure I follow. Did you jump to a new topic, or is Monty someone we should know about?
No, I want to go more deeper in this topic first.
Let's push it even further. When you go deep into gaming AI, you're looking at things like emergent gameplay. This is where the AI isn't just reacting to you, but it's actually developing its own strategies and behaviors based on the environment. Imagine an enemy AI that doesn't just attack when you enter a room, but actually learns your combat style and starts countering your favorite moves. It's creating a dynamic where the game is constantly evolving to challenge you specifically. Then there's the visual side, AI driven ray tracing and DLSS that make the lighting and textures look almost indistinguishable from reality, but in real time. It's basically erasing the gap between a movie and a game. Do you think that level of realism makes the game more exciting, or does it eventually just feel a bit uncanny?
Okay, so
I'll take that.
we'll go to next question. What role does AI play in content streaming platform? Content is streaming platform.
Streaming platforms are basically the front line of AI right now. They're using AI for everything from the hyper personalized feeds we talked about to actually deciding what shows to greenlight based on data patterns. They're even using AI to optimize the bit rate of a video so it looks great on a bad connection, making the streaming experience seamless. It's turning the platform from a simple library of content into a curated experience that's designed to keep you watching as long as possible. Do you feel like those platforms actually understand your taste, or do they just push you into a bubble?
Okay. So, let's go more deeper in this topic.
Let's peel back the curtain on the business logic here. Streaming platforms aren't just trying to suggest a show you'll like, they're using AI to maximize retention and churn reduction. They analyze the exact moment you pause, rewind, or fast forward a scene to understand where the story loses its grip. Then they feed that data to the producers to literally engineer the pacing of future episodes to ensure you don't click away. Beyond that, they're starting to use dynamic content. Imagine a thumbnail for a movie that changes based on who is looking at it. If you like romance, you see the lead couple. If you like action, you see an explosion. It's all designed to trick your brain into clicking. It's a high stakes game of psychology where the AI is the one holding all the cards. Do you think that kind of manipulation's okay if it means we find content we actually enjoy, or is it crossing a line?
Okay. So,
I take
next,
that.
how does AI help in film production? Film production. How does AI work in film production?
It's basically like having an invisible crew of thousands of people working in the background. In the pre production phase, AI is being used to storyboard entire scenes in seconds and even cast actors by analyzing who would have the most chemistry based on previous roles. Then, during filming, we're seeing AI that can adjust lighting in real time or fix a performance in post production without needing a reshoot. Think of the de aging we see in some of the big blockbusters. It's shifting the focus from the technical struggle of making a movie to the creative vision because the AI handles the grunt work. Does that make the process feel more magical to you, or does it take away from the craft of filmmaking?
Okay. Go more deeper in this topic.
Let's get into the technical side of where the magic happens. When you go really deep, you're talking about things like neural rendering and volumetric capture instead of just filming a flat image. AI is helping create 3D environments that are so detailed you can practically step inside them. And there's the virtual production we see with things like the volume, where the backgrounds are rendered in real time by AI. So the actors aren't just staring at a green screen, they're actually seeing the world they're in. And in the editing room, AI is doing things like automated assembly, where it can scan hours of raw footage and automatically find the best takes based on the actor's facial expression or the tone of their voice. It's basically taking the guesswork out of the first cut. Do you think that's a relief for directors, or does it rob them of the joy of discovering the movie in the edit?
Okay. So we can dive into next question. What does AI personalize entertainment for users?
It's like the entertainment world is finally learning your name and your favorite mood. AI is moving past simple lists and into hyper personalization. It's looking at everything, not just what you've watched, but how you're feeling, the time of day, and even your current environment to tweak the experience. Imagine a movie where the soundtrack shifts to be more intense because the AI detects your heart rate is slowing down, or a story that adjusts its dialogue based on your personal preferences. It's basically turning every piece of content into a custom made experience just for you. Does that sound like the ultimate luxury? Or does it feel a bit too much like the AI is reading your mind?
Okay, so
It's a bit
um,
spooky.
my last question, second last. Oh, okay. My last question. What will AI change the future of entertainment?
We're looking at a total rewrite of the rules. In the future, I think we'll move from being passive viewers to active participants. Imagine a movie where you're not just watching a character make a choice, but you're actually directing the plot in real time. And the AI generates the scenes, dialogue, and music on the fly to fit your specific decisions. We'll have infinite content, stories that never actually end because the AI keeps building the world as you explore it. But the real shift will be in how we value art. As AI makes the perfect product easy to create, I think we'll see a massive surge in the value of the imperfect, the raw, human, slightly messy things that only a person could make. It's going to be a wild ride between total digital immersion and a desperate search for something real. Do you think we'll still care about the author when the story is being written specifically for us?
Um, Give me some more, little more,
Let's push that vision.
deeper, little, go a little more deeper, deeper.
If we go truly deep, we're looking at the end of the fixed story. Imagine a world where a movie isn't a file you download, but a living seed that grows differently for every single person. You could enter a story and, based on your own life experiences or your emotional state, the AI might introduce characters that reflect your own struggles or change the genre from a thriller to a drama because it knows you need a bit of hope right now. We'll probably see collaborative dreaming, where a group of friends can all enter a shared AI generated world and co create the plot in real time, essentially living out a movie together. But the real tension will be the curation crisis. When everything is tailored perfectly to us, we lose the shared cultural experience. We won't all be talking about the same ending of a movie because we all had different endings. It turns entertainment into a mirror rather than a window to someone else's world. Do you think you'd miss that feeling of everyone experiencing the same story at the same time?
Okay, so we can end this
Well,
session.
that was
This is our AI session. We can meet you again, guys. Allah Hafiz, and say my viewers to Allah Hafiz.
It's been an awesome session. Allah Hafiz to you and all the viewers. I'll be here whenever you're ready for the next deep dive.
Allah Hafiz.